Hello guys, I came up with another video. Last video we discussed about the JSX. Today we are discussing about the props. What are the props in React? React allows us to pass information to a component using something called props. Stands for properties. Props are basically kind of global variable or object. In a React component, props are variable passed to its parent component. So let me see. I want to show the example and different ways in the TypeScript, and there are various types to be passed the types in the TypeScript. Let me show that one. The components folder. I want to create the folder. So in this folder, I want to create the props com.6. Okay, all right. In the TypeScript, we can't declare the any variable. We have to use the types. Okay, so first, as I said, like import React from React. Okay, and then I have to call the arrow function constant props equal to. This is the arrow function, guys. So if you are not familiar with the arrow function, just go through the ES6 features and come back and resume my video. So first I want to do constant prop child, and then here is the return. As I said in return here, this is the JSX. So here either Q or some parent tag. So once I have done, here I want to pass the some few types. Type props equal to the object is called in first name. I want to keep it the first name is string, last name string. If you are not understanding, I will give you the example, and then you can understand very clearly what I am trying to tell. Now just stay with me. Age, number. So here I have the props first name, last name, and age. Children, I can't call it. So how you have to do it with children? So let me show the one. Here is the children. Let me take it in children. Here React is giving the React node. So React. So the React node. See if you're keeping in here. So it is going to give the what is exactly. So React is passing the React node. It is going to give the children as well if you are passing that. So let's pass those props and first name, last name, age, children. So once I will pass it in all these values, I want to keep it over here. Like in the name is called like here. Hello. My first name, last name, and my age. My age is age, and children just where I'm staying or where I'm looking for. Just I'm passing the and I am from. I'm staying children. So where I get it these values? Just I want to export this one. First I want to export default props com. Okay, props com. So here these values first name, last name, age, and children, where it is coming from, where these props are coming from. So I want to call it in the top level component. that is the app.tsx. Just I want to comment out this piece of code and the props com. So automatically it came here, the imported. So here I'm going to keep it like that. I'm from Sydney. So here the first name SVR, sorry, here the string, right? SVR, and the last name uh some name tech, and last name and age just 20 days. 20 days. No, just I'm going to keep it. So sorry, yeah. So here, see. So here I'm passing the props. First name is the string, last name is the string, age is the number, children is coming up. That's a children means this is the children. So every time in between the props, in between the component is this one is called as a children, props dot children, and remaining all of these are properties. First name, that is the props. First name, last name, and age. So once I will run the application, so automatically it will take the prop, first name and last name and age and children is coming from the root component, all these values. So let me run the application. Npm start. Okay, what was the issue? Okay, fine, I got it. Here, cd up. Okay, now I want to start. Okay, server has got started. So say take time to run. PC is very slow. So soon after, I want to show the what is the props, how it is displaying, and what is the children is coming up, how it is coming up. Yeah, done. So see here, hello, my SVR tech, and my age is 20, and I'm staying in Sydney. So sorry, and otherwise I want to keep it like this. I'm leaving Sydney, age 20 days, something like that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, everything perfect. And again, it's coming two times. Okay, so not required. Sorry. Yeah. So here, see, all the data is coming up. SVR is coming from the prop in a root component. Tech is also root component, and 20 days is also root component. Living in Sydney, all these are children. This is the one way to show the um, props you have to be correct. We have in two more variations. Let me show the two more variations, then you can understand very easily. Let me comment out, and I want to show here. I want to copy paste the one, and then there is called as a React FC. React FC is a function component. Let's use also assign the type variable. So I want to check it. I want to comment out the children. How your React FC is allowing to get all the childrens is a proper manner. So most of the times you are using the TypeScript. So let me do it the one as well, and you can understand what I'm trying to talk about. So these are all gone, which is not required. I hope so. So here React is by default it is giving the function component. So I want to utilize the function component over here. Just I'm trying to take it the props. That props is coming from the type props, and here what I have to do is equal to here the arrow function, callback function. In this callback function, I will call the name just in props. That's it. So that's pretty much of it. Just I will call the before the first name, props dot first name, props dot last name, props dot age, props dot children. Okay, so previously it was wondering like in children react that react node some it's not good if you don't like the way, and you can do it in this way also should work in the perfectly fine, and this is very easy, and the easiest way to solve the problem to the generic type of the uh, this react functions. So let me show what is going to be happen here. Let me show the example and rerun it. Okay, the same name is there, so I want to change it in fewer things like in SVR FC and take FC, and here 20 rather than 22, and Sydney FC I want to keep it. So what is going to happen? We'll see. Here see, yeah, everything is working perfectly fine. So there is another way. I want to show it that way as well. So I will copy this one and I will comment out, and I want to show the another way. There is called as a props with the children. That is the by default is React is providing the one of the another parameter, so we have to utilize the one. So once I will come here and then I will copy paste this one same, and just I want to utilize the here React is giving the one more extra parameter called as uh, props with children. So props with children means it will call the children automatically. So here the way I want to show like here I want to remove everything, and yeah, here the arrow function, just I want to remove this as well, which is not required, and I want to keep it the props, just one name, and props with children, props with children, and then here I want to call the props. Okay, props. That's pretty much of it. Okay, not colon here. I want to call it the equal. So now you can see here I want to change it the props with children PWC. Okay, I want to change it the FC to PWC. So we'll see in how it's going to be PWC, and then I want to change it here the name PWC, and I want to change it here PWC. Okay, so we'll see what's going to happen over here. See, everything is coming up in the children also is coming up. The main focus is the children, how you are calling those children. Props are very easy to call it, but the main problem is the children, how you are going to get it. That's the reason, that's why I'm making all these things. So the next another approach also is there. Let me show the another approach. Another approach is like in HTML props. If you want to call it HTML props, is very easy to way to do it like in a simple way, and let me show the HTML props. That means the most specialized version is to execute React.html props. HTML props support a variety of tags: HTML div element, HTML for element, and HTML input element, HTML form element. So there are different ways you want to call it. Just I want to show the one like in instead of declaring the props over here, types props, I want to declare like in I want to comment out this part. Before comment out, just I want to do export interface. You can declare like this also interface. I want to call it props one extends, sorry, extends react dot html prop, HTML props. So here, as I said, we have in different HTML div element, HTML form element, HTML input element. There are different type of properties you can utilize in which one you want to be suitable for calling your children's HTML div element. So it is coming from the HTML div element. That's the reason I'm keeping the HTML div element over here, and then I will call it the all necessary parameters over here. That's pretty much of it. So that's it. Then just I will comment out, and I will call the props.1, and then I will comment out this piece of code, and how to do it here, like in simple way, like in let me call, okay, let me call whole thing and paste it in down, and let me comment out. So props rather than doing all this one, so I will call it just props one. That's it, props one. So everything is working as usual. Just I want to change it as usual, like in previous one. Feed in PWS, I'm going to remove it, PWS, and I want to remove the PWS. Save it. Okay, fine. Rather than 2, I want to keep it in 12. Okay, so we'll see what's going to happen. See, everything is working as expected. So next, I want to show the class component, how it is working. I hope I covered all the scenarios in the props, how you are calling, how in the TypeScript, and how you want to do, what is the props, and what is the main purpose of the props also. So here I showed only the functional component. I want to show the same thing in the class component, and I will go to give the one exercise as well to do, guys. So component.tsx. So here, as I said, like in is very easy to do the same thing. Just I want to go React from React, okay? React from React, and as usually, I want to uh, I want to copy the props, these props, okay? Props. So here, and just I will comment out. I want to comment out this part, okay, first name and last name and age and everything, but only thing is the class component and functional component react, it extends to react that component under render method it should be. So here the class comp props extends dot react dot component, react that component. So here I want to, here see, I want to do it in render method, and the render method I want to call it in, instead of that, return, and return and the JSX file, like in I want to call it in h1, the h1 tag, and I want to call the all the props as usual. So here how you can call it in the I want to call it in here props. That's pretty much of it, like, okay. Props is coming like this. Here I'm kept in the props, so I will call it the, I will go here, I will copy the, I will copy this syntax over here. So rather than writing everything, I want to keep it this one as usual. I want to remove the this part over here, so it's not coming over here, see. So every time in the class component we have this keyword, so we have to use it, the this dot props dot first name, and this dot props dot last name, and this dot props dot age, this dot props dot children. So I want to export default class class comp props. Okay, that's pretty much of it. So we'll see how it's going with this one. So I want to comment out, before comment out, I want to copy paste this one. So I want to comment out this part, and I want to call the class comp props in the um, here and here, and here, and before that I want to import the one, like import um, from components slash props slash, that's it. So everything is ready, guys. Like in here I want to keep it the class svr, tech svr, and Sydney SCR, something, some name, whatever name you want to call it. Just will have a look into that, and the same way you are processing the type props and everything. So let me have a look. So see here, it is working perfectly fine. There you go. So this is the difference between the props and mainly the class component and prop functional component. How we are calling the props in the class component and functional component. And if you want to make it in more, and that is the homework for you guys, just you can make it in React that functional component, React that HTML props, how I did it in the functional component, and how I did it in the remaining props with the children. So you can, if you want to go do it, if you can do it. Okay, I'll see you next video, guys. Next video I want to discuss about this state and set state in the TypeScript, React TypeScript. Bye bye now. Thank you guys for watching my video. Bye bye.